Okay, here we are. Hello. We're back. Yeah, I kind of really want to see this thing through. You know, we had 100 people watching yesterday, which was kind of nuts. But I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. There is a massive Battle of the Bulge gaming community I have discovered. It's a it's one of the most popular games. Basically, the three most popular games are D-Day, Bulge, and Stalingrad. So, yeah. Anyway, let's do that thing where we share the screen, but we have to kind of share the whole thing. And we're going to be steaming forwards. Right, there we go. Where's this gone? Let's put this back up here. Oh my God, what am I doing? Ooh, it's going very strange. Very strange. There we go. All right. Good to see you, Electric Aldred. Don't forget to smash the like, share the stream if you can. If you want to just lurk, that's fine. But feel free to share the stream if you can, and we'll get more people. So, this is turn 26. Yeah. So I'm going to just, as usual, delete some of these because they take up space. It's not a lot of space, but it's just like if I leave it, there'll be 500 of these to delete at one stage. Man, this is taking... What's going on here? Whirling. Oh, man, it's glitching. Hold on. We're gonna have to close that. It's glitching now. Ardennes is not responding. Oh dear, the whole thing's crashed. Oops. Keith has been here for a while, he says. Okay, well, I've only been live for like 2 minutes, mate, so can't have been that long. Let's try it again, shall we? Okay. Hello, 3 people. How are we? Hope everyone is well today. Gonna share that. Gonna pop here. I've had a steak. I think I might go and dance it off in the park later. Right, there we go. Slowed. Save game. Well, I tried to delete a couple of these and that was where it went wrong before. Should we just go straight on? Let's go straight on. I'll try deleting them at the end. Yeah, today, very nice day. So Keith, we had 100 people watching this live last night when I was streaming until 3 in the morning. So I just did a couple more turns because it was... Now, let me just check. This is, yeah, everything's ready to go, right? Yeah, I thought so. So this is a new turn. And the Americans have got substantial reinforcements have arrived. So we're gonna move these. We're gonna play these. I think most of this stuff is patterns, guys. Therefore, they'll be arriving on the south. I would have thought. Maybe not. In the case of this one, I don't know. Let's go up north, maybe. Because they normally bring... Most reinforcements come in on either the north or southern borders. You get some that spawn kind of in the middle. But don't seem to be able to see where that one's coming in. So let's try a different one. On Sini. We'll place the following. I don't know where Sini is, but let's try it. Play the card. Right, so this time a yellow area's come up, so we go there. You can see this is the area. And I'll put the unit straight on this road. to head south. Cavalry squadrons, that's going to be a load of tanks. All right. 4th Armoured Division, I'm sure, is going to be in the south. So let's have a quick look. There you go. And I will place them here. Actually, let me move those guys first and then I'll place them. All right, so you know what? We'll start off in the south. Actually, let me do the usual tour of the battlefield. So we'll put this on so you can see it a bit more easily. So this is the front line. Starts at the top here with the northern shoulder. Germans pretty much doing what they did historically. They attacked, they didn't get very far. Coming down to sort of here with Elsenborn, the Elsenborn Ridge. They've broken through a little bit, but have not got very far. Big Red One defending there. Then we come to Malmedy, where I've actually put up a really big defence. I put up 2 big defences. One was Malmedy, the other one was St Vith, which was here. St Vith fell about 4 turns ago. But Malmedy is doing pretty well, mainly because lots of reinforcements arrived in the nick of time. Here we've got 3 bridges, or no bridges at the minute. We get down into the area of the 101st. They're defending quite a wide area. They've just received a load of reinforcements, so they should be able to hang on. Then we get into Bastogne, and I think this is called Bretonge, I think it's called, defended by a mix of units, but predominantly the 82nd Airborne and also the 8th. There, some reinforcements arrived. I sent them right down south just in time to block the Germans advancing here. And then Arlon is under attack as well. I knew the Germans were about to hit that heavy, so I filled it full of reinforcements just in the nick of time. German units have probably broken through here as well, so there's probably some German units here. All this middle section they've captured. I've got a couple of guys stuck behind the lines who probably won't last very long. We've got some reinforcements that have arrived here that are going to help out this, and then this is the southeastern section, which I've actually put up a really big defence. Ettenausch is still holding on, and we actually dropped them supplies by air last couple of turns. So I don't know what a molar feed is, but I don't think so. I actually dropped the link in a whole load of wargaming community and historical things that are nothing to do with Facebook, but have a very high fan base. So it was definitely a Mauler feed. No, nothing to do with Mauler. So I think we had an influx of Battle of the Bulge fans, basically. There are a lot of them. There's a lot of videos on this game. Have a look. And wargamers are they're not the sorts of people that comment in chat and rant, really. Not in live streams, anyway, in my view. You don't get many wargaming live streams that are really active. History, yes. Tabletop wargames, not that many. Not of my generation, anyway. All right, let's get going. So we're going to start in the south. It's daytime. I know there's German units here. And we've just brought some stuff up to reinforce this position. This guy's on his Todd, isn't he? Don't like that. I'm going to put this armour in there with them. Okay. Right, now this is Task Force Abrahams. Just arriving in the nick of time. Look at that. I might keep one this side, I think. Is that worth doing? So I can come up here. No, maybe not. No, let's all go this side. Makes sense. We need to protect that bridge. I will bring the mortars back to do that where he was originally. And I'll do a bit of a flanking move with this guy. Now, didn't a headquarters unit end up in the wrong place, or am I imagining that? Let's look at that reinforcement. Yeah, this is the one I want to bring in also. Ah, now I can't because I've moved a unit away from the fucking road. Oh my god, that's so annoying. If I do this, watch, we go back again. This is one of the fiddly sort of gamey things that I don't really like. Now, see, that's marked yellow, so now I can bring in. That's very gamey. Either, you know, they should be able to access the hex or not. I don't think it should be determined by the fact that there's an American unit sitting there. If it's not been occupied by the Germans, they should be able to come in. Simple as. And this is the last batch of reinforcements. Just thinking where I want to send them. Probably on this same road, so I'm going to put them behind them. All right. How's our air support? We've got reduced air support, but it is there. I'm going to do a supply drop, so let's get that card up. And I know where we're going to do this, on Ettenausch again. So they received a tiny amount, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, slowly whittling them down. I need to keep firing at these guys. I mean, should I do a relief attack, maybe this flank? Do you know what? I think that might be worth doing. We seem to be quite low on fuel. I don't understand why I can't place them here. So, okay. Okay. Let's try and strip him of his infantry that's attacking here. Has that bridge been rebuilt? I think it has, you know. Zoom in. It has. Okay. Nothing there. Well, we're not doing a lot, are we? We're not doing a lot. up the power a bit. How are we? Yeah. Well, we've got 4 people watching. Let me refresh, see if that's gone up at all. Still 4. So here's the thing. When I streamed in the afternoon on Friday, I only got, I think the max people I had was 9 watching this live stream. But when I, went past 9 o'clock, past 9 p.m., of course, there's big time difference in America. That's when my numbers jump up, which makes perfect sense. And I don't normally do really late streams anymore. Right, now, what's this fucker doing here? No, that's cheating. Cheat! Cheat! These SS, like this side, for some reason, seem to be fucking invincible. I'm dropping artillery on them, left and right, and it's doing nothing. What's up with that, you know? All right, okay, time for the air power, and I think this is where we should use it, so this is where we're going to use it. Airstrike, let's do one of them. These are always best done on the tanks. Right, here we go. So I think here we destroyed 1 panther. Whoopee fucking do. Let's do a carpet bomb. Now we want somewhere with some infantry in it. Let's go for this one. Okay, a little bit better. Let's do another bombing run. Go for this one. Did nothing. Do one more. Go for the same target, I think. Yeah. All right. Not much else we can do there, really. Just have to wait, I suppose. Kind of sucks, though. We need reinforcements here. I'm tempted to send these up that way, to be honest. I think we might need them. These guys got this team, didn't they? And that seems like a fair exchange. Yeah, fucking too right. Try and take this one out. What's going on? I'm attacking stuff with really great odds, and I'm not doing any damage. Cheat. Yeah. Don't know what's going on there. Something dodge. Something dodge city. Hello, City Walk. Right, okay. Arlon. Now, this is a new battle that's unfolding. Unlucky for him, I've just reinforced the fuck out of my position with a ton of infantry, all sorts of stuff. Put them there. Right. Fire. Finally get some German casualties. That's good. Thank you very much. Also good. Right, this armour is going to go here, so that's where I think we need it. Follow up. Yeah, go on. Good. Nice. Very nice. Good. Yes, we will. And with this, and this. Go for it. Down to 2. Nice. Okay, Arlon has done all right there, and I know there's more troops to come with these guys, but we're easily going to be able to hold that. That's no problem. Yeah, just killed those. All right. Arlon defended in the nick of time. Now here, things are a little bit more complicated in martelage. These have just arrived. I'm tempted to try and blow these bridges, both of them. Can he cross? No. So, oh, that's funny. Obviously wasn't expecting me to be there, were you, mate? No. Yeah, let's try and blow it. Got it. Good stuff. I think we'll look at that. Fucking Nobleworthers. Bastards. I'll tell you what, that's a good place to do a bomb run, isn't it? Do some air interdiction there. We'll do another one. All right. What's that, Keith? You've entered the correct what? Lance, did you say you have a World War II film set in the Battle of the Bulge called Lucky Strike? No, somebody else mentioned it. I didn't mention it. The one with Eastwood's son in it, Scott Eastwood. I have heard it's so-so. You know, not great. But the trailer, I mean, the trailer didn't look great, to be honest. Oh, now let's see. I don't know that German song, but that's how it goes. Right, see, now we've got a block here, and he's brought up a force, as we can see. I reckon do a long-range fire into this with everything. That'll do. Yeah, there we go. Those are the kind of red markers we want to see. Yeah, let's drop another one on there. blew up a shitload of his trucks, took down another gun. So there's the headquarters. So these guys, as you can see, are sort of responsible for the defence of southern Bastogne. The plan was actually to pull out the 82nd that I'd put down here and let the 84th take over. Now we've got an anti-tank here, not doing a lot with an infantry guy. This area is very weak, so I do feel like maybe he should come up and bring this truck to here. Okay, I'll try and get him up there in a minute. Well, he got pretty far. I'm not really sure I've mastered the art of using these trucks effectively yet, but getting there. Now this is the Ball Lake. He's captured this. I built a bridge to outflank him. He's got guys there already. So typical. Well, that's not Peiper, but it looks a bit similar. Peiper looks a lot similar to that. Right, let's attack this bastard with everything we can. Fucking hell. Air reconnaissance in this hex, please. I don't think he's pulled out of it. Is there nothing there? See? No, just had a whole load of people killed in a fucking ambush. Thanks a bunch. Thanks a bunch, man. Right. Got to get rid of that. These are supposed to be for this. Right, let's click off that. Let's think about this tank. We need this tank to engage with something as well. Yeah, took him out. Nice. Follow on. A couple of these. Cool. Did a lot of damage. Okay. Fuck's sake. That is tricky. Where's that truck gone that had the two guys in it? There it is. Just don't want them getting ambushed. Right. This is such pain, losing this hex. Everything has to be about getting that hex back next turn. And I've tried this outflanking maneuver, that didn't work. Pain in the arse. Pain in the fucking arse. Right. Oh, there's a German unit there as well, is there? God, fucking... The ability that they have to be invisible is quite uncanny, it must be said. One left. Come on. Gotta take him out. Yeah, he's gone. Okay. No. That's worth doing. I don't understand how this guy got behind me last turn. Physically impossible. Couldn't have come through the mountainous terrain with those kinds of vehicles. Just not possible, man. Absolutely not possible. And we need to kick the living shit out of this individual. With as much as possible. Let's start with that. A little bit better. Can I spare anything from up here? Not really. This is pretty fuck. In fact, look at Wimfeld. Oh my god, this is very precarious situation. Very. I think he's like stripped away a lot of stuff from attacking here. So I need to think about moving stuff down to defend 3 bridges as well. Tell you what, let's have this guy repair. Good stuff. We'll have this come round to here. And I'm going to bring these guys down. Hang on, before we do that, let's try and get rid of that guy. Come on now. Okay, British Artillery, do your worst. Fuck, that literally was your worst. Literally was your worst. This is what's known as bollocks. Utter bollocks. I'm trying to move this guy, but I don't want to use the... We can use this tank though. Great. More like it, more like it. Still not retreating though. This, I hope, will do the job. He is indeed retreating. And now he's dead. Okay, well, there we go. That is the result I wanted. So I'm going to start moving these down. Because I want to transfer their thrust of their defence effectively. We are, I mean, a lot of their infantry and tanks and stuff are here, aren't they? And we are going to need them because he's still got a fair bit here. Okay. Yeah, we want that artillery piece to fire. Fuck me. There we go. Right, not a regular attack. No, I don't want to do a regular attack. That's a foolish schoolboy error. That would result in us all getting killed. What do you think you're doing, man? Let's put this in here for defense. There we go. Ranged attack. There we go. Ranged. I'm not even going to pretend to know how these odds are working. Okay, we blew up a mortar. Big wow. All right. Sneaky AI, huh? See, it's the afternoon. This is the same time as the first stream I did yesterday. And my numbers are low, but I guarantee you if I go on late tonight, I might get big numbers again. think I want to go and dance in the park though. On fire! Fire! Why is that going down? That makes no sense. Ranged attack. Let's cancel that. Okay, I've got some mortars there. Drop them on. Do it on their own. Ooh, well, the big red one has also been fairly active in this area. Look, he appears to have given up over here. Oof. The fuck, man. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So yeah, I'm rotating out stuff from a certain unit so I can so that might increase that, but I guess not. Right, there we go. Yeah, so we're gradually moving a load of these guys down because I need them to help with the defense of, well, not just 3 bridges, but further to the south. I mean, look at this. This is a fucking nightmare here. Not going to fire at those, but do some ranged fire there, maybe? Ranged attack. There we go. Knocked him down by 1 point. Whoopee fucking do. Oh, that's a good result. Lots of damage. We like that. We like that. This one's risky. Oh, killed 2. Killed 2 of his. Look at that. That one was risky, but it was clearly definitely worth it. Now, actually, if we move into there, that considerably shortens the defensive line because of this terrain. Might be worth doing that. Might be worth doing. We won't be dug in though, is the only thing. We've still got a lot of powerful stuff coming. I quite like, no, let's let him come, because then we've got like a double barreled effect, haven't we? Let's move that guy on there. All right. That's a powerful unit right there, look. Maybe maybe pull back, I think. Although they're both really dug in, aren't they? Why did I do that? Give me that barricade. Dope. I bet that's going to come up as a purple one. No, same as the other guy. Can I move him back? No, he's done. Okay. Well, you know what? We'll get him in there as well. Okay, he got partly shot up on the way in. All right. Nice. Nice bit of damage. Nice bit of damage. Let's say we do a poll in the chat. Engage with your audience. Start poll. What is the most groovy small arm from World War II? Okay. 1. 303 British, the Enfield. 2. Thompson SMG, American. 3. MG34, German, of course. 4. Clint Eastwood. Firing ×2 MP40s. I believe that's going to be the one that takes the biscuit. We'll see. All right, vote away. Those people that are watching. How many people are watching now? Let me do a refresh. Is it 4 or is it more? Let's have a look. It is 5. Okay. So there you go. 5 people can vote. We are a bit in the shit here. I don't mind admitting it. This section is not great. This is not great either. I mean, this guy's taking the piss. This guy back here, taking the piss. There's no way this guy could have got into this position. I'll say it again, no way. Just honestly, this is bollocks. This is bollocks. This thing. I'm going to attack him with trucks. That's about all that's available to me at the minute. Is it worth attacking this? All right. Right. Well, that's Malmedy done. I think we did. Probably fired all the artillery, didn't we? Where's that? Okay, let's units still to move. Yeah, we got these. Still group move. Now, I'm moving these down. Not really sure where they're going. But I'm thinking that we really should turn these off. Now that road goes up that way, that's no good. This is a bit B roadish, but through to Manhay, I think coming in here and reinforcing these guys would be very, very helpful. So I'm just thinking about what is the quickest way to do that. Through Soy and Manhay, this road here probably. So we want to go down to this junction. Okay, so yeah, we do want to keep going. So this guy. We need to do single moves. Don't tell me they're out of fuel. Oh, maybe. Oh, they're the ones that just came on the board, I think. Okay. Okay. Where's our British artillery? Ah, here he is. I haven't got a fucking clue where he's going. Down to Bastogne somewhere. All right. Fair enough. Taking his time. We've done all of that stuff. We've done this stuff down here. So all that remains is the big red one and the northern shoulder. So here's the big red one. The rest of them, we've got a few of them over here. Now, this foolish Hetzer decided to peg it ahead of the rest of the German army. Now he's going to pay. And by that, I mean he's going to die. Okay, let's do it. Yeah, that worked. Some artillery on the Nebelwerfer, I think. Everything red. Nice. And then these are our guys who are sort of making a stand. I remember I came forward, didn't I, and did a bit of an attack last turn. I think this is a bad idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back. Let him come to us. I'm going to drop some more artillery on the Nebelwerfer. Oh, that works. We'll go on then. Yes. Killed one unit. No, we're not leaving our comfortable entrenched positions. Thank you. These are the last surviving guys from the front line of the southern section. I managed to get them back across the river, and then we decided to dig them in there. I'm quite happy to go down and rescue them if I can. Okay, that's all right. So really the only thing here is we've got this maybe where we might want to do an attack, counter attack. I think so, that works. Okay, and then here we just want to do a mass artillery drop with some other ranged fire, so we'll get a few, all the brown artillery pieces. That works. Okay, lots of firing, very little result. This part of the line has all gone quiet now. You know why? Because he's pulled all his guys back. That's why. So I might just put these into here just to straighten the line up. Okay, keep him in reserve, dug in that crossroads. Yeah, let's put some artillery on this. Yeah, all the blues. Okay, we blew up a Stug. Right, and then we've got all the remaining greens. I think chuck it on here. Because those Nebelwerfers, they are deadly. And you know what? The more damage you can do to them, the better. We did all right there. We did all right. That was pretty good. I think that's it. Looks like it's the German turn. Just going to have a quick scooch about. Make sure we haven't missed some straggler unit, or we've missed that something's become active. Now, these guys are all dug in. We can't move these because they've got the orange exclamation mark of doom. Keith, I don't think I've ever entered Gale and heard correctly either. Well, have you checked with Gale? Are you entering the wrong hole, maybe? Okay, let's refresh. Back down to 4 again. Yeah, this just doesn't get the traction numbers wise until the late hours. So if I do a late one of this today, we'll get those numbers for sure, I think. I think it's the Germans' turn, people. I think that's it. I mean, again, this game could still go either way. I wouldn't say the only thing that is certain is he's not going to break through up here unless, like, he suddenly attacks here with Camp Group Peiper, decides this is where he's coming in, you know. But I don't think so. Don't think that's going to be the reality. So we'll see, but I don't think so. Ooh, squeeze me. Nancy yawning. Okay. Just doing some drumming. I think that's it. Alrighty. Checking, making sure. He might come in heavy here. Should I blow that bridge? Nah, I don't think I need it. All right. German turn. Let me go to the bathroom. Righty. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to do another full turn. I think we might do two. Let's see how we go. Round 27. He's got 95 victory points, minus 3 from 98. So he's creeping up there. Sustained 38,000, just shy of 39,000 power points. 33. Good. Oh, 3 new units. Me likey. All right, so let's look at them first because that might predict. 75th Infantry Division, that's a big unit on Derby, wherever that is. New unit from the south, that's a big unit. I know where to place that. Okay, right, so first of all, let's go. No, let's cancel that. First of all, let's go on the map. Let's go to the south. Here we are. Yeah, let's take this guy. Damn, he can't quite reach. Oh, hang on. Can't quite reach. Why can't this guy move? No petrol. He's never moved anyway. He's been there the whole game. These guys are out of fuel here. Hold on. Do we have air support? Yes, we do. Okay, let's take that off. Can he now move? No, he can't. Fuck. Oh, okay, what about this guy? He can move, but he can't get to the edge of the board. But no better. I'd say this is a conspiracy. Right, these guys, however, are already here. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Let's put this one here. I think, having done that, I think I can do this. Yeah, I can deploy in there. There you go. Very gamey thing, which I don't like about this game, I will say. That is very gamey. But there we go. So we've got an infantry division with some armour support, plus another armoured unit, all coming up to reinforce these guys. Fuck! I lost Etenausch. He captured it. Oh no. Well, you know what? They're arriving just in the nick of time then, so we better strengthen our positions. Nothing's got any fuel. No one can move. This guy can move. Everyone's out of fuel. Well, that's a shitter. Yeah. Haha. Anything left to fire over here? Maybe the tank can do something. Yes, he can. Let's have the mortars in. All of that. Mr. Plato, some guy on YouTube. Dude, I read the Odyssey in Greek and you need in Latin. I know what they're getting at. I don't. I have no idea what they're getting at. How are you, mate? Good to see you. Don't forget to take part in my questionnaire. What is the coolest weapon of World War II small arms? So far, the British Lee Enfield is winning the vote with whoever voted. Okay, come on, Wormy, Keith, Darth, you have to take part in my little survey, and Electric Aldred if you're still there. So let's please put your vote in, plus anyone else who's listening. All right. Air power, I think probably need to use it here again just to give us a bit longer. Those reinforcements, Christ, could not come fast enough. He must have been bombarding me as well. Look at this guy. Where did he come from? Well, these are for a different unit. Oh, they're for him, aren't they? Okay. Yeah. All right, here we're okay. Got defense ready. Here we're okay. All right, we're just gonna have to do what we can. Right, let's stick with that one. What air power we got? Anything? Air support. Let's have a look. Got an airstrike. That works. Okay. Carpet bombing. Same hex. Not bad. Destroyed 8 Panthers. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, that's good. That's good. Bombing one. Same one. That hex actually. Let's do that hex. And then let's also do interdiction. Same hex. Gonna try and do everything I can just to give us a bit more time. We've got an air recon again, so we still don't know where Camper Group Peiper is. So if you guys have an idea of where you might want me to look on the map, north, south, east, west, let me know. His purple counters are very distinctive, and so far this game, I've never seen them in the game apart from when I've played the German actually. So far no sign. I think we might have some ranged fire to do here. If we can, let's just check with what we've got in the anything that's not fired yet. That has not fired yet. Okay. I think again on this big stack is a good idea. Let's chuck everything on there. Okay, we built one truck. Whoopie-doo. So exciting. All right. I don't know what's in that hex, but it's I don't know about it's range fire though, isn't it? So I should try it. All right. I think it's it. That's it for down here. Those guys cannot arrive fast enough. Be 2 turns at least before I can get them into action. Such a shame that Ettenausch fell. If I could have got one more unit in there, they might have held on a bit longer. I should have maybe counterattacked, tried to relieve them. I don't know. It's hard to say. I didn't have any fuel there. No fucking petrol. On that subject, let's pay for this. All right. Okay. Let's go and look at Arlon. Here we are. Well, as anticipated, yeah, he's got a fair old few units here. Fortunately, so do I, mate. And we're now going to counterattack big time. Big time. Big time. Right, okay, so let's start off by bombing the strongest unit, which is probably that 61. So we're going to put a nice bunch of artillery on there. Now that's the kind of strike that, yeah, we knocked him down by 8 points. Then 1, 2, let's go all in. All in. All out. Oof. We took some casualties there, but we got him out. I will advance. Now that one held on, but there's more to come, so yeah, you bet your arse you're retreating. Come on. Cheat. This is some serious horseshit. Yes, we will. Thank you. We'll take lots of extra help this time. Cheat. Cheaters. Okay. Okay, well, we won't attack him then, seeing as the odds look so shite. I will go all out on this one, though. All right, so I think we can safely say that Arlon is safe. We have repelled successfully the enemy attack. Good stuff. Further north. This is where we've stopped him from breaking through, which I'm quite pleased about. Do we have any artillery that can assist us? How far away can this? Yes, it can. That is helpful, because what that's going to enable me to do is have these guys in. Whew, yeah, we proper battered him, man. Proper battered him. Yeah, we wanted to blow that bridge, didn't we? Didn't manage it. Pop in there for safety. Okay. They're coming in pretty heavy here. Pretty heavy. Wow. 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 That was pretty effective. I didn't think it would be quite as effective as that. That was pretty effective. Okay, good job. Okay, now he's trying to flank him there, so we'll put that there. Well, this is pretty hairy. Could end up getting surrounded if we're not careful. Might be time to pull back. Not everybody can, clearly. But these ones. Yeah, I might pull them back to here and make another stand here. I think that's probably a good idea. Before we do that, we need to look at that hex that we need to capture, the one that's the Germans have got the power of invisibility for some reason. That is not quite clear to me right now. These are the guys that unloaded last turn from that truck. There's our armour. Yeah, fucking all out attack too, right? I mean, is he not going to see those guys now? What's happening there? Why can't we see these guys? Here you go. Now we're going to see them. No, not good enough odds. Not better than that. Let's see what it is. Just do a probe. Oh, it's that Brumbar thing. Okay. Right. Well, of course it is. Of course it is. lost loads of guys then. Christ. Like loads of guys. This is a pain, this unit here. This unit's a pain. Fuck's sake. Right. Yeah, that's a hardcore SS unit that's dug in there. Does not surprise me. So we're having a hard time getting it out. But we will get him out. We will, for sure. Damn. Oh, these oh, he's fucked, this guy. Can't help him. I think I'm going to pull this one back. Going to pull this one back as well. Yeah, so here we're doing all right, I think. Oh yeah, yeah. Chuck one of them in. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Quite like to follow that up and kill them, but don't know if we should. Now we could recapture that, but I don't. Again, probably not a good idea. Everybody on him. What do we get? 3-1. Worth it. All right, good. So up there, it's a bit of a mash-up. Right here, I think we need to pull back. So, got some blockades and things. Let's pull this. How is there a German there already? Where did he come from? Where did he come from? What the fuck? Where did he come from? If he better be a fucking Fallschirmjäger, because there's no other way he could have got there. Absolutely no other way. I had this with an SS unit. Like, mountain terrain is, you know, supposed to be almost impassable for any kind of vehicle transport. So, like, what the fuck, dude? That's our holding position, not your holding position. Fucking Peni. Right, these guys are done. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, it's all happening. That's for sure. It's all happening. Huh. Popped off. Just popped off another one. I think actually that's worth doing. Putting that guy there to block flanking. All right, so that's Bastogne done. Still an area of incredible difficulty, not least because Johnny Parachute Pants here, is wherever the fuck he's come from, has anointed himself to these are Fallschirmjäger, so that he must have parachuted those in. That's, to be fair, that's a good place to drop them. Very good place. I commend the computer for his actions. Good thinking, definitely. Yeah, no, I've got a unit in here, and I was thinking, where am I going to take him? Here's reasonably okay. I think here is okay for the moment. So I think, we probably want to take him up here. Let's unload him because we don't want him sitting in his truck waiting to get shot. All right, okay. I stopped myself from mentioning Kelly's Heroes because then he just starts singing. Oh. All those burning bridges more. Bom, 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 bom. That's the one you mean, isn't it? Okay, let's check this poll. How are we doing? 50% for the British Lee Enfield, 50% for Clint Eastwood. Only 2 people have voted. That's wank. Come on, guys. There's 7 people watching right now. You really should join in the fun there and give us a vote. Worth doing? Probably not. Well, the German player is certainly causing me a lot of problems, but I think I'm causing him a number of problems too. I'm going to pull my engineer out of here. I'm going to get him to build a bridge somewhere else so we can cross and get into this perimeter down here, I think, is where we'll go. Let's just make sure there's no fucking German paratroopers there. I'm going to put that guy there for the minute. Ranged fire? Sure. Okay, here is the 101st. Now, this guy is not a paratrooper. How the fuck this guy got here, I don't know. But I do know he's going to die this turn. So, first of all, we're going to drop this and this on him straight away. Yeah, no, that's even better. I even got my trucks into combat here, look. We killed him. He is gone. Okay, good job. 101st returning to headquarters area. Now, these are just all going to stay as they are, I think. Some juicy targets there. use that there. Make it harder for him. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, why don't we try for that? Oh, there's the Oaken sisters shaking their jibbly bits everywhere. Every time I see a video of theirs, I just know I'm going to get shaking jiggly bits. Lots of pictures of James Lance on holiday on my Insta for some reason. I don't follow him. I feel that's just confusing as my name is also Lance. But certainly they're trying to get me to follow him. Okay, I'm not seeing anything that's helpful for this, so let me get back into the game. There's 7 watching according to me, Keith, according to my screen. Now you've cursed it, it's gone down to 4. Okay, still only 2 people took part in the survey. That's a shame. Right, so if we fire from all directions, would this not? No. It seems like a good idea, but it never is. Never is. But I'm quite happy to drop a low artillery. Let's do that. That was all right. Now this area here, I'm a bit worried about. We do have some reinforcements coming for these guys, but God, they're a long way off. They are a very long way off. Got various bits coming to different places. Yeah, I'm thinking let's divert these with the intention of going there. It's not a huge unit, but it will definitely help. I think again, keep these guys on the main road until they can turn off. We've got these guys coming down. Yeah, they're coming to Bastogne. They'll probably arrive actually in the nick of time. I'm surprised he's not arrived here at the Glees. I would have thought he would have used these roads here and sent some stuff through, not to mention Florenville, which is a victory location, which actually now I realise it's vulnerable, is going to get a roadblock. Because he could easily bypass and take that quite easily. There's Ardennes. There it is. So let's just put a unit in there for the sake of tacticalness. Okay, we still have some reinforcements to deploy. I forgot about these. So here's this one. Yeah, so they're coming here. So again, I think straight on the main road, and it's not a huge unit. I think this unit's a lot bigger. What gets us to the main is right. We've got enemy here, so fastest route to that, difficult to know, is probably along here, I'm guessing, or here maybe. Wow, look at all of them. Well, those reinforcements, when they get here, will be very needed indeed. Very, very needed indeed. Right, yeah, this is the new... Yeah, these guys, okay, the blue guys. These ended up being part of my big assault round the north last time. I'm sure they were. Anyway. I imagine, depending on what you're doing differently, different entry points will be, you know, different times and all that. Yeah, you should drop stonks. One in there is good. That was okay, that's not bad. Let's drop some more in there, I think. Ranged fire, why not? Now, last time we did a combined attack here and it did quite well, so I think we can probably repeat that, hopefully without too many casualties. Adding in those. Right, no, that's taking it down. Okay, here we go. Well, they both retreated. Yeah, actually, and that's good because he comes in here, we give him a double whammy. He comes back and we give him another double whammy. So that works well. I don't think we're going to do that. That's a no. Not much we can do with these guys. I'm a bit worried about these getting surrounded and cut off. I think we had something here that must have got destroyed. This is not a viable route to reinforce at the moment anyway. Get raked by fire all along the fucking river going that way. So I am a little bit concerned about us getting cut off. I would rather occupy everything here. There we go. I think, yeah, we sort of need to be looking at pulling back here. Yes, that's right. Now we were moving troops down to assist this. I do remember. Because all of the SS units that were here, that were pushing here, have all gone. He gave up his big push. Here's the big push here, for sure. So let's let's keep moving things down. I'm getting shot at here while we're moving shit. This fucker is responsible. Right, okay. Got a tank in here, haven't we? That's not bad. Still fucking there though, isn't he? Still there. Wow, even that attracted gunfire. From where? Oh, no, we killed that para. I wonder if there's another para somewhere. Probably. Just checking to see what we've got here. It's fairly... I think we've got pretty, you know, decent stuff. Right, so that one hasn't fired. No, we need to move it. That also hasn't fired. We're also going to move him. That one has fired. Okay. And those mortars can fire again. So let's do that. Joined in with absolutely everything on here because nothing else can move now. I was going to say at least one, please. How are we doing? Time. It's 7:20. Oh, the vote's changed. It's now equal between the MG34, the British Lee Enfield, and Clint Eastwood firing two MP40s. I mean, there is no substitute. Why is that even being debated? I think we've done all the sort of the exciting stuff. Yeah, so we're now. Here's the big red one. I think he's rebuilt this bridge again. Look, see that? Naughty, naughty, naughty. Now I've got to blow it up again. Oh, it's clearly determined for me not to blow it up. I can't. How many people we got there? 3. Oh, I've got an engineer there. We'll soon sort that issue out. Now, this is interesting. And he still hasn't captured that, which is pretty incredible when you think about it. Right, all of the red artillery needs to be deployed this side. Right, what was that? I saw a 2-1. Sure, I'm sure I did. Fuck's sake. Okay, you know what? Let's start that again. So let's take that off. 1 to 1, good. 1 to 1, 1 to 1. Okay. It's the bazooka teams that were reducing the ratio for whatever reason, which makes no sense whatsoever, but there we are. Okay, I think we fired all of these. Yeah. So here he is, coming up brave again. Well, I think we'll counter-attack here. Absolutely, all out. Yeah, sent him packing. I'm not going to follow that up. We could do some ranged fire, but I'm going to leave that. Right, let's do some artillery on this camp group, which is attempting to maybe we can take this out. We gang up on it. These guys are legends in here, killing things left and right. Now I need an artillery piece that has not fired. There we go. To blow up that horse. I'm not going to allocate any more to it. Oh my god, it's still there. You fucking joking. Okay, so I see he repaired this bridge again. Come on now. Da, da, da. All right, let's leave that. Right. I think we'd better chuck some artillery in here. So. No. Wow. That was a lot for very little results there. I think we can do. I think this might be my last turn because I think I'm a bit done in now. Well, at least the last turn for the moment. And we've only got 5 people watching. Not that you are very much appreciated, you 5. Shout out to all 5 of you. But yeah, I think this is probably it for today, or this afternoon. I think that's all the moves. I'm going to save it there and just double check everything. So we'll save the game now. I'll save it as, that's not 20, we're on, I think we're on turn 29, I think. Do that. Cool. All right, let me go back into save game, and I want to get rid of some of these. Let's see if we can do that without it glitching, whirling. Oh, this might cause it to crash again. I mean, I've already saved it, so we're good. Let's cancel that. Cancel. No. It's glitched. It's glitched. What a pain in the arse. Glitching. Let's just close it. I've saved it, so I can see it's saved. All right. That's my funny picture of Steen, myself, and Amanda Stewart as a rave. Like that picture of the three of us. Nice picture. Right. Now I've got 7 people watching. As soon as I say I'm wrapping up, I've got more people coming on. How are we all doing? Yeah, so I guess we'll call it there on the poll. Oh, it's a draw. So no one won. My money would have been on Clint Eastwood firing 2 MP40s, but there we are. All right. I'll be back soon. I'm just gonna smash this. I'm just gonna end this quick. But don't forget, podcast, Ibiza podcast tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Then I've got an interview with an actress tomorrow, G Nichols, at 6 p.m. who's got a play on in a couple of weeks. Very exciting. I've got Tommy Gale DJ on Wednesday. We've got the Nielsen ratings on Tuesday, of course, and a whole lot more. So, yeah, do join me for much more excitement on the Outcasts Creative podcast. Don't forget, if you've got a creative project, get in touch. I'll see you all again soon.